It's your boy Bishxp, and I'm back with a whole nother video, man. It's been a minute since I posted what I was busy doing. Hero shit, you know how that be, man. You know how that be. You can forgive me for that. I'm back posting, man. I'm back on here regular. And you see my videos have been deleted. If you know, you know. Government shit. If you don't know, don't worry about it. It's not gonna happen no more. As you can see, bro, I'm not in the barracks no more because I'm free. I'm free to contract, and then I'm back in the streets, baby. I'm back in the streets, baby. Got the goatee. Got the goatee and the milk dud head. I'm covering it. One day I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna release it. It's a locked character right now. I'm a milk dud. I'm gonna let you see it sooner or later. But this video, we got something happy for you. Something great for you. Got Trap University. I love Trap University. Subscribe to his channel. Do all that good stuff. Before we get started, like and subscribe to my channel. The money getting short. We not in the army no more. We free. The money getting short. I need it more than ever. You love me and I love you. We gonna love each other. Let's get straight to this, man.
Restaurants. Everyone wants to open one, even though most of them end up closing. Megan Thee Stallion opened a Popeyes in Miami, and Rick Ross bought a Checkers in Carroll City.
I'm still not up on the almond.
Oh, no, Ross.
Rose still frightened.
No.
Is it from the almond of the wall?
It's something about their beards. As a man who could grow a big beard, I could grow a big beard. I had one, but once, okay, it's been a minute. But beyond the point, something about their beards is giving real fake. Maybe it's just so, the barber is just so pristine with the cut. It just looked, you know, they probably got the black spray in that shit, because this is inappropriate. It had nothing to do with the vid, but I'm just...
And he even made a song about it called Buy Back the Block. Chicken slop and burger slop being promoted by celebrities. Nothing new, like when Carl's Jr. paid that one girl who's definitely too rich to eat fast food to pretend she likes eating fast food. Like, look at this burger, bro. Pretty much every time somebody from even a slightly impoverished background becomes a successful entertainer who opens a restaurant, it's always specifically targeted at a low-income community.
We up here in the gas station / Wendy's / Starbucks. You get a burger, get you some gas, and get you some coffee to stay on the road for another 5 hours in this joint.
I'll give Megan credit though for opening her store in Miami Beach. Definitely not a low-income area. Let's say I become very wealthy, and then I buy a Burger King in a rough neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. Should my fellow Chicagoans be happy for me? Like I said, Rick Ross made a whole song about buying a Checkers, and in the song he also rapped about Wingstop, Taco Bell, and buying a Sonic. And it's always framed as investing in your community, but in reality, these people no longer live in these communities, just profiting from it. If I was a millionaire, why would I want to profit from poor people buying greasy slop? I know we all eat fast food, but we know it's unhealthy. We might kind of downplay just how...
The realest thing is, if I had all this influence and all this money, why don't I open my own restaurant? You know what I'm saying? Why would I not? Why am I buying from a chain or a franchise? Why you know what I'm saying? If Popeyes was already, we already know niggas is in the Popeyes chicken sandwiches. We already got that conspiracy back in, what was that, 2022, 2020, somewhere between here. We know niggas is in the Popeyes. They in the sandwiches. We know that for sure. Niggas probably not in the checker sandwiches, but who's eating Checkers? I don't even have the Checkers that's over there on the Civ. That shit closed down. We don't even have a Checkers no more. We do not care. But why not make your own restaurant? Because you know your shit will be ass.
Unhealthy it is, but it's not like these guys are doing the hood a favor by opening a restaurant in it. Some of the best restaurants are already in the hood. I'm not saying I don't think people should own restaurants.
Italian Fiesta busting. I
just don't get why it's always pushed as something that's going to empower a neighborhood or inspire somebody. Like, bro, I'm happy for you, but I ain't inspired by you owning no fast food restaurant.
Yeah, you're not.
When T.I. was talking to Atlanta News First about opening his restaurant, Trap City Cafe, wow. He went on a short rant about people in Atlanta not being able to afford living in Atlanta. Meanwhile, it costs $20 to park at his restaurant. During the 2 or so years it was open, it was just an expensive place in general. To be fair to him though, T.I. did help with the development of an affordable housing complex in Atlanta that's actually pretty nice, and it's actually affordable. And sure, a restaurant is a business, and opening one creates some new jobs, but I think the wrong idea has been pushed around people doing this. The Rick Ross song is just a perfect example though, of the misleading part. He says buy back the block, or buy the block back, whatever. But what do you mean by back? Like you grew up in a poor neighborhood where people from outside of the neighborhood own all the stores and restaurants? Okay. But when you're in Miami, you live in Miami Beach.
How long have you been stalking me?
Bro, on the camera, straight up in the camera, up close 4K with the white hoods is crazy, Rick. Come on now. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. What is going on? She's afraid of you.
The people who live in Carroll City just have the same experience that you did, where people from outside of the community are profiting from the business there. But again, we're gonna be fair. Rick Ross does give back in Miami, and he has for years. But then you have DJ Khaled.
Have you ever played rugby?
Is DJ Khaled even from here? That's racist. Why am I saying that?
opened a soul food restaurant in one of the worst neighborhoods in
DJ Khaled can eat soul food? Can he own a soul food restaurant? Is DJ Khaled soulful? Are we allowing him to do that? DJ Khaled ain't black. He not black. He not black. You can't do that. I don't care if you was selling trap CDs in the Bronx. You're not black. You can't own a soul food. You know what I'm saying?
Chicago. But I ain't gonna lie, this chicken and red velvet waffles, I actually never even heard of this place, but I would have definitely came in here just for this. But why, Khaled?
You must be new or something, man. We the best, man.
Who do you know on the west side of Chicago for you to open this restaurant right here? Is it because he knows the people in richer neighborhoods don't listen to him? I would understand more if they just acted like soulless executives and just opened the restaurant without pretending it was some big thing. According to the restaurant CFO, the idea Khaled had behind this restaurant was to, quote, cater to the underserved African American community. Like, what?
But why though, Khaled? But why? Am I missing something? Is Khaled black? Khaled is not black. Is he? Just because he make rap music? But it's really clear. It's really clear why you would open these restaurants here. Because first off, low-income people eat fast food. A lot of people eat fast food, but predominantly low-income people eat fast food. Second off, if I'm a rapper, I'm not finna, no, bro. Poor people listen to rap. That's horrible. That's horrible. No, it's not. A lot of white people listen to rap, but majority, especially the rappers that's on here, your audience is black. And if I want to make money in the food nasty, we making money off the strength of me being me, I'm gonna go where my audience is, and that's in the hood. I'm not listening to Rick Ross, nor am I listening to DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled had no business dropping his restaurant in the south side of Chicago. First off, fuck that nigga.
Underserved? But why? I used to live over here, bro. I was never underserved. The food was already good before this place existed. I love food, but you know, it's just like taking a sponsorship. If McDonald's offers you $20,000 to do an ad, you could take it, but then you'd be an advocate for Slop. You might love McDonald's. You might have some good memories of you and your friends chilling and eating at McDonald's, but one day you have to come to a realization, just like I did. Many times when I make a video, I get comments from people who didn't know about something until they watched my video. And so many times I've seen people agree with something I say, partially because they trust my opinion. So that means that someone is learning from me and also kind of having their opinion shaped by me. So imagine if I said, go support my business by eating a greasy cheeseburger so I can buy a Mercedes. Thanks guys, couldn't have done it without you. Like damn, I can eat a cheeseburger and you can't.
But what's the difference between him doing it and then some overly rich white CEO doing it, or some guy buying, or some dude staying in a franchise long enough to own the place he's at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference? I'm not gonna be too critical of a rapper, because it's like, bro, as they say, rappers, they broke. I think majority of the people in the entertainment industry is broke. So this is them trying to make sure they still good when they done, because apparently they not making no bread. It's you know what I'm saying, that we know the 360 deal. You know, Drake dropped 3 albums at one time and hopping out of deal. Not saying Drake is broke. I don't know. You know, I don't know how that money get over there. But I really don't see the relevancy of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what I wanted them to buy. If they had like a very high-end cuisine place, if Rick Ross was trying to tell me he making cuisine, he making seafood cuisines, I'm not going to that shit, respectfully. I don't think Rick Ross has the ability to tell me that. If Megan Thee Stallion is trying to own a 5-star restaurant on some Gordon Ramsay shit, I'm not sliding. First off, I wasn't going there in the first place, nor is Megan Thee Stallion a chef. That shit probably ass. Second off, I don't know what you wanted them to do. You know what I'm saying? They could have opened some other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I guess this is what the money is now. So respectfully, disrespectfully, I'm still not gonna eat there because I wasn't eating in the first place. But I'm really not gonna eat there if you have a 5-star restaurant. You're not selling me no $40 plate, Rick Ross. Fuck you.
2, it's hard enough for me to lay off the burgers and milkshakes, but I don't need you having high blood pressure on my conscience. Money can't clear your conscience. Some people can put all that to the side, but I can't. And it's not the only way to make money. It is actually much healthier to just push slop videos on YouTube than to push cheeseburgers. But surely that's it.
Is it
and
though?
There's no correlation between poor neighborhoods and fast food, because that would just be downright evil. It's not like redlining, the illegal practice from the 1930s to the 1960s where banks refused to give home loans and insurance to poor and minority neighborhoods, somehow led to fast food now being more common in those areas, partially due to the property value being so cheap. Right? That's not true, is it? Well, I didn't say it, but a few studies did. And it's just a theory based on studies trying to figure out the aftermath of redlining, which is kind of crazy since some of the people in these areas were being illegally excluded from loans that would have helped them buy a house. The generations that came after didn't inherit anything because, well, the parents and grandparents couldn't own a home in certain places. And now, allegedly, these same people are being targeted by the corporate interests of unhealthy fast food. Supposedly. But that all seems kind of political, so we'll stay away from that. So is this selling slop to your own people? I'm sure that many people who visit restaurants owned or in partnerships with entertainers have no idea of those entertainers' involvement. Like, surely, if you went to this random Checkers in Carroll City, you wouldn't just know it was owned by Rick Ross. Or if you went to this random Popeyes in
But it really wouldn't matter who owned it. It's really about the ingredients in it. It's not even real food. Who is selling you the non-food? The problem here is the CEO. That's we're skipping. We're pointing our fingers at the colored people once again. When in reality, bro, if you want to own a McDonald's, bro, own the McDonald's, because it was gonna be there whether you owned it or not, and somebody was gonna pull in that drive-thru whether they knew it was good for them or not. Niggas eat hot Cheetos every day. They do that every day. It ain't no red 40 gonna kill them. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. I've actually seen people really stretch their money thin over eats. Food is something that people would not make any. They're not gonna change nothing for that. They feel like as long as the eats is good and I'm feeling good, we still good. And you know what? You still good. You still good. You know what I'm saying? Do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. Would I tell you, Meg Thee Stallion, open up a smoothie place, or a workout place, or a gym or something? Niggas not gonna go. They're not gonna go to that, bro. You gotta make. They trying to make money, bro. Everybody trying to make money. I understand it. Get your money. People don't give a fuck about the wellness. If people really gave a fuck about the wellness of the people next to them, a lot of shit wouldn't be going down. There's a lot of things that people could do proactively, not being in any position of power. Even though you are the people, we the people have all the power. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We just trying to get $1. We just trying to get to the bag, right? That's what it matters. So, you see, is it good? No. Was it gonna be there whether or not Rick Ross owned it? Yes. Whether or not Meg Thee Stallion owned that, was it gonna be there? Yes. I'm not gonna hate on them, bro. Get your money. I know the industry is a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? AI really going crazy.
Miami Beach, you probably wouldn't know it had anything to do with Megan Thee Stallion. So it's not that serious, I guess. I suppose the main problem I have is this idea of becoming wealthy and buying your old neighborhood. Because it sounds one way, but in reality, it plays out completely different. Investing in your old neighborhood can either be you building an expensive restaurant but also providing cheaper housing. It can be you buying a greasy burger spot while you yourself are on a health journey. Or it can just be you putting a super unhealthy restaurant in the hood and then acting like the neighborhood needed a restaurant because, I don't know, you've heard someone say the term food desert before, which is what I think happened to DJ Khaled. Areas that are a little rough around the edges are sometimes described as food deserts.
Yeah,
which doesn't mean it
they have really bad food security. Really bad. Really bad. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing at all.
Restaurants, it actually refers to a lack of healthy and fresh food in the area, meaning that in a poor neighborhood, fast food, whether it's a chain or not, is usually the only option when eating out. And this is not just in the city and minority communities.
No, it's in the burbs
any
too.
Small rural town in the United States of America, and you will find no healthy options. This is very much an American thing in general. In fact, the south side of Chicago has a much wider variety of food, from fast food to healthy food, than any small town I've ever been to. Any small town that wasn't an affluent suburb, of course. But whatever, we know how it goes. Money. If it makes money, it's gonna be done.
Yeah,
just like Angel Reese and
sure.
David Beckham with McDonald's. Because if there's one thing you need to fuel your body to become a professional athlete, it's a Big Mac. But alright, I didn't mean to have a whole philosophical debate, which is what this would have turned into if I kept going. I'm not trying to hate on small business.
That was a great video. Thank you, Trap University. It was a great video. But like I was saying, I genuinely would say, on the flip side of that, the worst part of it all is really bad when you see them put their face on the sandwich. It's one thing to own the building and being like, okay, I own this specific McDonald's, but then when you get the, bro, this the Travis Scott meal, this the Messi meal, this the Rick Ross burger. Like when a celebrity specifically puts their face on a meal, like when they had that K-pop meal, that's the most, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's when you, because it's one thing to be like, all right, I'm trying to get money from the business itself, let me hop in and get some bread from it in general. And it's another thing to specifically target people because they know you like them. And now I'm going to get this. The Big Mac meal ain't different, but when you put, let's say you, for example, I don't really know who's on the meal right now. There's probably somebody right now doing something. But let's say they just put who's hot and new right now. Let's just say let's put say Kendrick Lamar were to make a sandwich at a Subway. People are more likely to buy this sandwich just because it's Kendrick Lamar sandwich. Not saying that he ever would do some shit like that. I don't think he ever would. I don't think he ever would. But if he did so, niggas is really gonna go to Subway now. We really gonna eat at Subway. And it's not because Subway was good or it was nasty. It's because Kendrick Lamar got a sandwich there. You know what I'm saying? Travis Scott got a burger here. The burger is still the same. The burger never changed. It's just his burger, and now he get a drink. And then even the drink is not different. It's not different. I'm not actually sure what's different about these things. Maybe the sauce. When they did the K-pop singers and they gave them a different sauce. You know what I'm saying? But great video. Stop eating out. Replace your fast food with food. Service announcement from me. Alright, y'all. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, check out the music video I just dropped, or I think I just dropped it, or it already came out, or it's coming out, whichever one. I'll catch y'all in the next video, mate.